Tech Savvy Mod 9 Creation is Queen. When I first became a teacher, I was a big fan of Harry Wong. I still am a big fan. And I always remember a saying of his that went something like, "The person doing the working is the person doing the learning." The tools in this section are all about getting students creating using technology. The next step for educators is allowing students to put their creation towards learning their content or your content. So instead of having students write a poem, have them act it out on film or through a cartoon. Instead of giving your football team or basketball team a playbook, have them create the plays in digital form. You could use as simple as PowerPoint, Google Slides. Research has shown that, and this is Marzano's research, just so you know, research has shown that when students use alternate creation strategies to represent information, increased learning occurs and retention. So these tools will help in that creation process. Remember, the idea is for students to do the creating, not just you. The queen is the most powerful piece on the chessboard, so creation is the most powerful teaching and learning tool. Put it to good use. So if we look at some of these resources, you'll see one of my favorites, and if you're kind of just starting to the creation tool process, give this tool Brush Ninja a try. It is so fun and awesome. And if you want even just getting your students involved, it's a lot of fun. So basically you have these clean slates, but what you do down here is you actually create a step-by-step guide. So if you want to do, say, for the science teacher, create the life cycle of a butterfly, you could create each stage of the butterfly's life here. You could duplicate parts of it. You've got all these tools here. And then when you're done, let me just show you what it's going to look like if I just, so I'll just do a couple drawings here just to be silly. And if you just click this blue play button, you'll see what your object looks like. So it's going to create an animated GIF that you can share with others. So it's really cool and easy. Have a lot of fun with it. There is a teachers area. There's a gallery. If you want to see what other people have created, you can see some of the amazing things students have created. You can share it out using Google or you can share it out using Twitter or other social media platforms. It's really amazing. So check it out. There's lots of help and assistance that you can get for that one. So that's Brush Ninja. If there's anyone I wish you'd try, do that one. These two resources, we've talked about podcasting already, but these resources about having students create a podcast. And so this Cult of Pedagogy also has an article about, or a blog post, I should say, tips for starting a podcast. If you are a school that uses Office 365 within Windows 10, and even if you have a home computer that's Windows 10, 3D Builder is a built-in program. It should be one of the free apps for Microsoft. It's really pretty awesome, and it doesn't take a long time to kind of figure it out. And the builds you can do, you can either print them out or you can print them in a 3D printer. So it's really pretty awesome. And again, students could just use it as kind of a standalone to create something that has to do with your content. It's really good. So Windows 11, I highly recommend that. It's a really easy program to learn. Tinkercad, again, is awesome. It's done by the people who created the CAD program, which is Autodesk. You can set up a free teacher account. There's lesson plans up here. You can set up classes. And I think if you're an Ed2D, I don't know that there's Ed2D compliance yet, so what you'll need to do is just create a class list that have anonymous kind of student names like gamer tags, and then you can create the class and just share that out with your students. But you can create all kinds of 3D images with Tinkercad. And as far as I know, the education version is free and it's really unlimited as far as the creations you can do. So if you kind of tinker this, you can, it's really, it's a really fun program and kids just love it. So you get all of these assets over here that you can use. You can create houses, you can create snowmen, you can create any type of 3D design. Just clicking this little square will move it around. So I love Tinkercad. And again, if you got kids who are Minecraft, they can turn their creations into Minecraft creations, or they can turn them into Lego creations. It's really kind of fun. So super fun. Set up a free teacher account, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love this. So again, there's some other podcasting. Here's Canva for education. AutoDraw, if you haven't seen Google's AutoDraw program, it's a really fast and easy way to do drawing. So if you click on this, and again, if you wanted to make this both for you or for yourself, if you wanted to have your students create, say, the life cycle of a tree, let me just create some quick brown for a tree trunk. If I just do that, like I'm making a tree, it's not a very good tree, but you'll notice up top here, it's giving me some creations already. So let's choose that tree instead. Now it looks like a tree, and I can fill it in. I can do, I can add leaves to it if I wanted to, just by doing the bucket here. So really cool, really fun, easy tools. This, just for words for the wise, when you click on this pen up here, that's your auto draw pen. So if I wanted to make a house over here next to it, I could do that. Again, just look up here. It should start trying to read your mind as far as what you're trying to create. So it's especially good for elementary kids or people that are students that can't draw very well but have big ideas. So you could use that. Again, you could use it in the science context, have kids make life cycle diagrams. So lots of science applications, but it's really nice, easy to use tool, and you can use it as well. You can, again, resize your images. You can change the color scheme. You can do all kinds of things. So Google's AutoDraw, highly recommend that. Canva, I know many people have used Canva in the past. SketchUp is Google's online tool. It's similar to Tinkercad, but there is an educator account. I think you have to get approval through your school to get the online SketchUp, but give that a try. Adobe has made some things, and I know there's some talk that Adobe may be getting rid of some of their online tools, but Adobe Spark is good. Adobe Book Creators, or not, it's not an Adobe product. It's just called Book Creator over here. That's fun for kids creating little digital picture books. Portfolio from Seesaw, again, SketchUp, 3D Guide, and then the last one is Blender. This is a free program that you can download. So it's Blender 2.0. Again, if you have a full computer, you can download Blender. If there's kids that are interested in 3D design or want to do animation for, video games or something like that, this is the program, and it's free, and there's lots of great tutorials just on this website here. But Blender Guru is a guy who makes videos that you can learn this program. And I will say this is a little bit on the harder end to learn, but look at the creations you can do. It's really an incredible first top-rate program that students can, and you, as a matter of fact, could go to create. So when you retire, instead of doing ceramics, you can learn Blender instead and do some 3D design. So lots of cool tools here. Probably talked a little bit longer than I anticipated, but hope you enjoy these. And do some creations. And which reminds me, after this step, I'd like if you can find one of these tools, even if it's just the easiest one probably to learn is Brush Ninja. If you can submit one of your creations to the group in the forum, that way everyone can see what you did. That would be awesome. Thanks.